Hello, I'm Rachel with Adventurous Heart, and Marv and I have been talking a little bit, and he has asked me to share a few facts that all pet skunk owners should know. Now, keep in mind, I tried to listen to Marv as much as I possibly could, right, Marv? Because you are so smart, but I don't quite speak skunk. So I'm going to do the best I can to interpret exactly what he said. So with that, I'm going to share with you the top 5 things that all pet skunk owners should know. Fact number 1, as interpreted by Marv, is the skunks have a fabulous sense of smell. That means they can find anything around your house. So if you accidentally leave something lying around your house, let's just say, oh no, maybe you have a backpack that looks like this. And maybe you forgot a granola bar or something in it. Maybe you had it during your run and you accidentally left it in it. Well, Marv would like you to know that you need to be more careful because his great, amazing, fabulous sense of smell is going to find it. And if you're lucky, he'll just go like this. So this usually happens when I'm working on something and all of a sudden I will see Marv sniffing in my backpack just like this. He'll put his little head in, and before I know it, I'll be, Marv, get out of there. You can see that he's found a little snack in there. So if you leave snacks inside your backpack, he is probably going to find it. In this case, it was obviously planned. Typically though, you can see he does not want to come out. Typically though, he is going to stick his head in there. This time, I had the zipper undone. If it wasn't, little Marv here is going to probably chew through and claw through until he gets what he wants. So I'm gonna take little Marv out. Oh no, you don't wanna come out. Hi buddy, what did you find? Did you find this amazing granola bar? Because you have an amazing sense of smell. So keep that in mind as you have a pet skunk. So what I'm gonna do is he found that, so he's gonna get a nice little reward. So good job, Marv. And Duck's gonna join us as well, so we'll see what Duck does too. But keep in mind, if you have things lying around your house that have a food scent, your pet skunk will probably find it. Same thing happened to this bite valve for my hydration bladder. Little Marv decided to chew on it, so now when I drink out of it, there's a little hole and it doesn't really have, yeah, see, you want that again, don't you? Yes, you're just gonna eat it. And I'm gonna let you because I have to replace this one anyway. So different things to keep in mind. Now let's bring this into a camping situation. You know how to deal with it if you have a pet skunk. You need to make sure you keep everything cleaned up, not where your skunk can get it. It's kind of like child-proofing at your house. But let's say you're out camping like many of us do. Maybe you're not a pet skunk owner, but you like to go camping, right? So what can you do? As you can see here, I have a variety of snacks down on the ground. And we're gonna just see what little Marv does. See if he can sniff them out. Now, if he has plenty of time, he is probably going to do that. So you can see right now, he is going straight for the food. There he goes. As soon as I let him down, Marv went straight for the food. These happen to be pecans. That is very similar to other animals in the wild, such as raccoons, of course, other skunks, bears, if they live in your area. So you want to do the best you can to really food-proof, animal-proof your campsite. A great way to be able to do that is to make sure there's no food scraps, there's no food, anything that has a scent, including toothpaste, in or near your tent. So no food whatsoever, like what's in here, can be in your tent. Anything with a smell. And because that's exactly what's going to happen to your tent is what happened to my backpack. And of course, you don't want that. You can see Marv's still going to town with these pecans. He found them. Look at that cute little face. While it's cute, it is not cute when you are in your tent. You want to make sure that you keep animals away for your sake as well as theirs.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what you need to do. So I'm going to pick this food up and show you how to store it in a bare canister or hang it while you are out backpacking or putting a strap around a cooler if you're out there so that what is happening here does not happen at your campsite. All right, so we are going to have Marv really show you what you should do to be able to protect your food while you are camping. So let's pick him up and bring him over here so that he can give you some better tips to make your experience camping a lot better. So here you go, Marvy. Come on, Marvy, this way. We want to show everybody. Oh, wait, he still smells what's in the tent, and you definitely don't want this to happen while you are camping with skunks or any other animal. So again, no food. I'm going to give him a little reward to get him to come this way, and we are going to take a little walk. And actually, as you can see, Marv is using his big, long claws to be able to get that food out. So as a pet skunk owner, you need to know that sometimes skunks will get food caught in the roof of their mouth. And you might decide you want to go in and help them, but they are omnivores. They have sharp teeth. So resist any urges to do that. They will use those long, sharp claws to be able to dig at the roof of their mouth to get that food piece out, and they will be okay. So a good thing to be able to know, and of course let their toenails nice and long, but give them regular maintenance, as we'll talk about here in a little bit. So Marv's going to continue to come towards me, of course, getting little food motivations along the way. So again, that great sense of smell is going to bring him over towards me, a little bit of food motivation. And what do we see here? This is a bare canister. This is one way to be able to store your food while you are out backpacking. So you put all of your food in there, Marv can smell it, but he won't be able to get into it, which is exactly what we want. And you'll notice that it is far away from your campsite as well, and something we call the camp triangle. You can check that out in another video if you're interested. So you can see the top's closed. Marvy could try to get it. He wouldn't be able to. You have to have human tools such as a quarter or something like that to be able to open it and see all of the cool food that is inside for your trip. All right, we are going to continue, Marv and me, to be able to show you another way to be able to hang your food in a bare bag up in a tree. So Marvy's going to go ahead and come with me as he gets his little food snacks. Obviously, skunks are very food motivated. That's the second thing to be able to keep in mind. So the first one is they have a great sense of smell. The second one is they are food motivated. And with that food motivation means skunks can start to eat a lot of food. And if you're not careful, they are going to become a chunky skunky really fast. So it's important as a skunk owner that you make sure to cut their food up into small little pieces and give it to them in a well-balanced diet because you can see he loves his food. So you can see I'm out here today with him, making sure he's getting proper exercise while he is out here. So we go for walks outside. It's also great to be able to have it inside your house as well, wherever you can get them to get their exercise. And you can actually see here being outside is beneficial because he found something in nature. So skunks will naturally dig. So you can see him digging to be able to forage and find some food. If you want to see another cool video of them foraging, you can check out one where they are in a ball pit as well. Skunks invade a ball pit. So Marv's going to continue to come to show us some fun things as you keep in mind their sense of smell, their food motivation, make sure they get plenty of exercise, just like Marv is doing here. And we are almost close to showing you the bare bag hang, which is another way to be able to protect your food from animals like Marv or other ones in the wild. Come on, buddy. That's a boy. That's a boy. Come on, Marvy. Good job, Marvy. Keep on coming, buddy. Oh, you found another fun tree out in nature, which is always fun and exciting. Great enrichment activity just to be able to go out and explore. So I'm going to use a little bit of food motivation right here to be able to get him to come towards me. So Marvy, come here. Here you go. Good job. And as he reaches me, he gets a little food reward because he did an awesome job. You can again see those long claws. All right, so we are here at the bear bag hang. So you can see that's another way to secure your food. Marvy obviously couldn't get it even if he could climb a tree. He can't reach down to be able to get it. So these are all great ways to be able to preserve your food and have a good time when you're camping, as well as to protect the animals who are out there who have great senses of smell and are very food motivated, just like Marv. Sweet potatoes.
The third thing Marvy would like you to know is that skunks, while they are very food motivated, do not have great eyesight. So sometimes Marvy, the reason I had my foot in the screen, is sometimes Marvy will think that your toes are a carrot or other food because they, again, don't have great eyesight. So what you might feel on your toe is a little bit of a scratch or something. He's trying to figure out if your toe is a carrot. Now, he's not biting down on your toe or anything like that. He's just trying to use his other senses because his eyes aren't great, and you might get a little nibble, and it won't feel great, but it won't hurt. But if you don't want little nibbles on your toes, there is a quick, easy fix. It is called slippers or shoes when the skunk might be a little hungry and running around your toes. With our toes protected, the fourth thing Marvy would like you to know about owning a skunk is they do take maintenance and regular care to make sure that they stay nice and healthy. In addition to, of course, feeding them and giving them fresh water and cleaning their pen every day, there's a few things you need to keep in mind. And that is that they are going to need at least yearly vet visits. Of course, if something looks like is wrong with them, they're going to be able to go to a vet sooner than that. But at least once a year, take them to a vet. Find a vet that is okay and comfortable and can provide adequate care for a skunk. Lucky for me, I have an awesome vet in our area who can help me with that. So annually go to the vet, and then monthly I provide a flea wormer, just like you would your dog. So I use Advantage Multi, where I can go ahead and give this to Marvy. So I'm just going to take this little dose right here, and again, it's just like having it on your dog. So I'm going to open it. Marvy's going to go down. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open it, so easy to open, and read the directions for yours. But that opens it, and then I'm going to give Marvy a little bit of food. He's dropped his in my lap, so he's trying to find it right now. Marvy, come here, buddy. Come here. Here, I got you more food. So you're going to give him more food so that he's nice and calm. You're going to go ahead. For mine, it separates the hair, and I can go ahead and put it on while he's eating. So again, just a monthly way to be able to protect him from any worms, fleas, anything like that while we're out exploring. So I also use that, of course, for my dogs, and the porcupines get it as well. They use a slightly different brand, but ways to be able to protect your pets and your animals.
That's a boy, Marvy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Ugh. Gross. Note to self, do not kiss your skunk after you put worm and tick medicine on them. We'll make that mistake again.
In addition, I have to get a couple more treats for Marvy. He's about to run out. And again, skunks are food motivated. So we're gonna keep him happy right here with some carrots. The other thing you're going to want to do on a regular basis is clip their toenails. So I use basically what you would use for a dog, and a lot of times I'll have Phil help me and he'll hold them. We'll see how Marv's going to do. They do have to have long toenails, so don't cut them too much. Let's see where we at, buddy. That's a boy. Good. So we'll cut just a little bit off, there you go, at a time. And Obviously, if he's holding the food, we're not going to cut it. So with skunk toenails, you don't want to cut them too short. If you cut them too short, it's really hard for them to eat, and of course, they'll bleed like a dog's toenail would. But you can look and see and regularly cut them. And Marvy is totally okay with his toenails being cut. If they get too long, you're just going to go ahead and cut them a little bit at a time. So groom the front, groom the back, and you are set and ready to go to make sure your skunk is staying nice and healthy.
Hi, buddy. That's a boy. That's a boy. That's a boy, Marvy. That's my little boy.
And the last thing you want to make sure you do with your pet skunk is to have fun with them. So if that means cuddling, walking around, this way, walking around, giving them a little bit of a snack, whatever it is, make sure you take time to have fun with this amazing creature, because the more you put into it and take care of him, the more fun you're going to have together. Again, I'm Rachel with Adventurous Heart. This is Marv, and we hope you enjoyed the top 5 things all skunk pet owners should know while they're raising a skunk. I hope you have fun with your pet skunk as well.
That's a boy. Boy, buddy. That's a boy. That's a boy. Did you get it? That's so good. That's so good. Good. Oh boy. That's a boy. Poor buddy. Oh, buddy.